next week, so I am coating my chrome, the wheels, the bumpers, the running boards, the grill. It's done. I just did it with a sponge and fluid film like I do every year. That wheel's done. You can see where I did the black fender flare. I got a little bit of fluid film on the paint, which doesn't really hurt anything, but it makes the plastic look like new. Makes it look wet. This stuff is just lanolin. Now, I just did this bumper and this rubber, this plastic on, you can see where I missed right there. I do the whole thing. On my last truck, GMC Canyon, that the owner's manual said if you rust proof this vehicle, you void the warranty. So I didn't do any rust proofing. And right along this bumper right here was the first visible signs from outside the truck, not under the truck. All this chrome was starting to bubble and peel away from the rubber tread. So, and under the truck, there was nothing under that truck that wasn't rusty. In some areas on the frame, you could get a scraper and scrape sheets of rust off of my frame on my GMC. I lost the brakes twice. I lost the fuel line. I lost the fuel pump from corrosion. The gas tank straps didn't look too healthy either. But anyway, that's what I'm up to today. Now I have fluid film on that back bumper and on my exhaust tips and on my trailer hitch. Okay, this side, wish the sun was shining on it, but I'm going to do the wheel and the fender flares and the mud flap. I just smear it on, and you can see what it looks like. Anybody that sees that is looking too close. Okay, so I'll do a wheel, show you how easy it is. Just a little bit goes a long way. Just smear it on. At first it looks streaky. It's, I don't know if it's the fat from sheep. It's, they call it lanolin. But this is what they use in the New England states, where they really have a salt corrosion problem if you don't do something to protect your car or your truck. But anyway, it only takes a couple minutes to do one wheel. And they still look great. This is the 7th year. This is 2023. And I've done this every year since I bought the truck in 2017. There, I don't have to get it perfect. I'm just doing this for the video. I'll smooth it out later. Now that wheel's done. It's protected. That one has more of a gleam to it, but that's protected. I'll do that one next. And that bumper is covered. See how it sort of smooths out? Now, here's how I do the plastic. I pried out on these the other day and I sprayed the can of fluid film, I stuck the snorkel in there. And I just did another coating inside there. Because these trucks rot out right in front of your eyes after about 5 years. Especially right there. And here. The back takes more of a beating from the salt than the front on vehicles, because the front kicks it up and the back kicks it up more, you know, when you're driving down the road, as far as I can tell, because under the front of my truck, behind the bumper and up around the radiator, it still looks shiny black from when I first coated this. In the back here, you can see the places I missed with fluid film. But anyway, let me redo this plastic here. I know the truck's dirty, but this is more important than curb appeal right now. Now, I don't imagine that this plastic needs protected, but it might. No, there's an edge. Not in the back so much as it is in the front. On the inside, where I can feel, yeah, right here, that this plastic is not wrapped around. And I make sure that I go over that with this. Just in case. Then I redo the plastic. And it makes it look shiny new. See the difference? Now these little squeeze streaks that I can't avoid, I'll go over them later when I'm not recording and smooth them out. But we're going to get snow. This is Saturday. They're calling for snow Tuesday. And whether it snows or not, where I live, they will salt that road. And there's no traffic here because it's a dead end. And that salt will lay there until it rains heavily. And all the rest of the roads won't have any salt on them because of all the traffic picking it up and smashing it and moving it. But here it will lay for months if we don't get a lot of rain. So I have to protect my vehicles from salt. Anyway, that's what's going on today. I'll do the front bumper. Now it looks smeary and streaky now, but in 10 minutes, you'll never notice it. Never notice it. My last truck was consumed by salt underneath. Done. I did the grill earlier. Done. You can see it on the grill, but it will smooth out. Now I did this whole truck in about half an hour. I made another video doing the other wheels. I always like to make a second one and pick the best video. But, well, I showed you how I did that rear wheel. And I'll smear it on the aluminum running boards too. And on the mud flaps, just to make them purty. There. I don't know what salt does to aluminum. These are aluminum running boards. Done. And there's the wheel I did. Now, one thing that this fluid film does do is it will collect dust, and then you'll be able to see the streaks. But that's a small price to pay for rust protection. Done. That bumper's done. That mud flap is pretty much done. That wheel's done. That wheel's done. Now, I won't wash my truck all winter. I don't want the salt, but I don't want this soap cutting the fluid film and making it come off. So I have never sprayed under my truck ever. I'll go out on a really heavy rainy day and I'll aim for water flowing across the road to rinse the salt out, because that's how it got there, being splashed up by the tires. And it's been working, because I have videos under my truck even here in 2023 showing how pretty rust free under my truck is, because it's covered with fluid film. That's enough for now. Now, I won't wash the truck until March or April when they're done salting, and then I will wash the fluid film off the wheels and bumpers, and then I'll wash the whole truck. Then next fall I will wash the whole truck and wax it like I did about a month ago. I waxed the truck. I took my time really rubbing it in. Carnauba wax is all I've used. And the truck is what? 17. It's 7 years old. And still looks pretty good. Anyway, I'll see you there.